asked 100 people their most controversial opinions by Seiko. First time watching his channel. He will be linked in the description below if you like to, subscribe to him or anything. Like the video, subscribe over here. Let's get into it. All right. Let's hear people some controversial opinions.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I think I would date a rapist.
What?
Okay.
I'm about to ask 100 random people for their most controversial opinion. And after we get 100, I'll be asking 100 different people to vote on which one is the most controversial.
This is insane!
Oh my god.
Let's start asking.
First of all, you can't change your gender.
Based. Okay, we already started off great. Oh, this was based. Oh, this is amazing. This is an amazing start. Oh, yeah.
Why are we being gaslit into thinking that's a thing? That's not a thing. If you want to be a guy and you want to wear lipstick...
whatever, right? Like, I think when you get... you gotta understand. You could say whatever you want. This is a wrong opinion. You're like... Fine. I think if you're at a point in life where you think you can change your gender, I think you're programmed. I think you're psyoped and brainwashed to another, you're cooked. You're truly cooked. Right? Just take the brain chip, bro. If you think people can swap genders, right? You're cooked. You're literally cooked. It's an unfortunate, I say whatever about it, right? But you're beyond the lines if you think a girl can just wake up one day and just become a guy because she takes testosterone. Or a guy that can just become a girl because he's doing estrogen. And he gets a mangina and man tits, and then a girl gets a what? I don't know, but you're cooked. Sorry, I'm already starting off.
High heels. That's cool. Do it, but you can't go get surgery and then say you're a girl.
Taylor Swift is not talented. Very overrated.
Why do you think she's overrated?
Her singing is meh. She can't dance, and her music tastes like unseasoned food.
Unseasoned food.
Yeah. I don't really listen to Taylor Swift. So.
A&W is a really bad fast food restaurant.
I believe in every conspiracy theory about the government.
On hers, I'll say yes. I think it's naive to think we're the only ones out here.
So aliens are real.
Literally a psyop too. Dude, that's literally a psyop. No, we're not. I don't think humans are the only thing. It's a psyop, bro.
Yes.
That's so, that's peak psyop behavior if you think aliens are real. Oh my gosh, good job. Get out of here.
I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year. We had a top 5 offense last year.
They say that every year they make it to the playoffs and then... dude, this has been happening forever. I don't watch football. I haven't watched football in the past 2 years. But they say that every year with the Cowboys. They're going to make it and they lose in the freaking playoffs and they choke. It happens every year.
Brought back George Pickens on the franchise tag.
I'll be honest, I didn't really listen to what you said. I was just lost in your voice.
Really appreciate that. It just made my day. I've been
really
the voice and the face for radio.
Definitely have the voice. Yeah.
If you're dating a man and there's a woman harassing him, calling his phone 24/7, it's his fault, not hers. Women aren't crazy like that.
He's making her crazy.
Well, number one, he should just block her, right? But number two, what did he do to make her that crazy? Did he give her? Did he lay it down on her so good that she, you know what I'm saying? Which you shouldn't be doing, right? Because that's you could just avoid all that if you don't do that stuff. But what did he do? But number one, I don't think that's the truest answer. I don't think that's the best to say. I think that's very stupid. Because someone else did something, your reaction is because if you just break this down in a different way, it just completely sounds stupid. Because you may have done something X, Y, and Z, and I have a reaction, it's your fault. No. You can, with the emotional reaction, that's all you, right? If you have bad emotional control and you punch somebody, that's on you. That's not on the other person. Or however mad they make you, respectfully. You can't punch somebody. You're still going to be in the wrong. Right? Some words might take it there, but come on. So, like, whatever he did to the girl in a situation like that, it's just like, huh?
Yes.
My controversial opinion is I feel like sex work is very glamorized and young girls shouldn't look up to that.
I don't like
Based.
weddings. We've turned it into this whole money grab.
ABBA is terrible.
Transsexual woman.
Who's Abba?
We've turned it into this whole money grab.
ABBA is terrible.
Apple or Abba?
Transsexual women are not real women.
Based.
There should be laws for walking on the sidewalk as there is driving on the road.
They're walking too slow.
You're supposed to walk on the right side.
Fair.
There should be a good flow
Fair.
going on.
I think like some places don't offer enough mat leave.
AI being used for
I'm fully with you on that. And at the grocery store. Like, I can't stand people that don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, you're pushing the cart the wrong way. Right? If you're going to the register, you're on the right side. If you're going through the aisle, you're on the left side. Or however way you could look at it. If you're like entering the store, you would be on your right, and it'd be on the left. However you look at it, but like, get out the way. Like, I hate when that happens, bro.
art is
Dislike, sorry.
ruining art as a whole.
One of my controversial
Fair.
opinions is that I freaking love fedoras.
People are very
Okay.
sensitive nowadays, like being scared to share your opinion because you're scared of getting canceled.
What is
Fair.
your most controversial opinion?
I think I would date a rapist. I don't think it's that bad. You know, people could change. And if he says that he's changed, then
That one's. What do you think about that one? That's a very controversial one. You would date a rapist. Okay, Nicki Minaj. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Right? But that would be like, I don't know if I. No, you wouldn't be my first pick. Very fortunately, you wouldn't be my first pick. I don't think I would. I think I'd rather be single for the rest of my life. Probably. I don't know. Because, granted, yeah, people change, you know what I'm saying? But that's not for me, right? That's not for me. Right? I'm not like, yeah, we're not treating you fully, you know, we can get to it, whatever. But it's not for me. It's not for me for you to change. You change for him. Change for Jesus, not for me.
I could forgive him and then we could be in love forever. Don't you agree? People can change, right?
I agree, people can change.
That's how I would date a rapist.
Why don't you just date someone who's not?
No, I could do that too, but like if he tells me that he raped somebody like later on and I liked him, like of course I'm gonna be devastated. But then like he isn't raping anybody anymore because he stopped and he's dating me now. But I wouldn't mind dating everybody.
I don't like Drake when he's that
Yeah, alright, man.
tough.
Why do you think he tries to act tough?
And I think it's just the idea that you're selling an image to people, both the people in the culture and the people outside the culture.
Time loops in movies are bull. So, for example, in Interstellar, him being able to affect his own past from the future doesn't make any sense.
What about
Mine is that time
Because it's a movie.
loops are fine.
And you?
I think there's a middle ground and there's some constraints that have to be respected.
All of us should feel pain, and the more pain, the better, because that's how we grow as people.
Not talking about political.
No, I mean, I don't know what type of pain you're saying, but I would say there's some. There could be some good in suffering.
Opinions when you're like in a friendship.
The better, because that's how we grow as people.
Not talking about political opinions when you're like in a friendship.
So you think in a friend group you should keep your political opinion to yourself?
Yeah.
Dogs shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't think that really it wouldn't really work like that. Just realistically how life is. Like, not saying talk about it to everybody, right? Judge someone different because they have that. No, not me, right? I don't try to. I tend to stay away from it as best I can. But I mean, it's like, come on, man. What do you expect? How psycho people are, like very like psycho. If you have a different one on both sides, it just wouldn't slide for those radicals.
Go on public sidewalks.
More public spaces should be kid-free, like restaurants, etc. Just 18 plus.
What do you hate about kids?
They can be chaotic, running around, screaming.
You shouldn't have to ask for ketchup.
Yeah, no, kids can go to restaurants, bro. What? That one's stupid. Kids should be able to go to restaurants. No, they're kids, guy. Calm down.
Just go on public sidewalks.
They act like kids. Buddy.
More public spaces should be kid-free, like restaurants, etc. Just 18 plus.
What do you hate about kids?
They can be chaotic, running around, screaming.
You shouldn't have to ask for ketchup when you're at McDonald's. They'll drive away and then I'll realize I don't have any ketchup. I can't turn around not in traffic. You know what I mean?
People want to think that having a higher degree.
But buddy, you know, it sucks. Like I prefer ranch. I don't really eat ranch. I don't prefer having ranch out the bottle because it doesn't taste the same. It truly doesn't. So I prefer having my ranch or barbecue sauce from McDonald's. I try to stop eating McDonald's. If I'm gonna eat fast food, it's not McDonald's. I prefer not to be.
Means that you're successful. Oftentimes that doesn't really get you anywhere.
Not paying your rent isn't really that bad because it's your pain in the ass to get evicted anyways. You can skip a couple months.
Have you ever missed your rent?
Had to be on the freaking streets 101.
Yeah, it's worked out.
You're chilling.
Yeah.
On that line of property is theft.
I think Plan B should be free. Yes. I just don't think that homeless people should be blamed for being homeless. It's like the city's fault.
Girls and...
No. Not all the times. Again, sometimes, yes, like veterans, they definitely need some more help. But there are people that just do their life in the freaking... Again, I'm not saying less people. Like, there should be more things to help people. But, like, come on, man. If someone's out here using drugs every single day and you put them in a house and they start using their needles everywhere, what do you expect? But again, I want people to change. I want people for the best. So, yeah, I would prefer more things like that. Like, you know, more people giving them food, shelter, somewhere to sleep, you know, shower, stuff like that.
Guys can be friends.
The state of Israel for being homeless. It's like the city's fault.
Girls and guys can be friends.
The state of Israel
No.
should not exist. Period, point blank.
And why do you think it should not exist?
The creation of Israel was illegal to begin with. I mean, the UN and Britain decided that. Not really a fair shake. Also, the Palestinians were one of the only countries that was allowing Jewish refugees post-Holocaust into their country en masse. They were housing them, feeding them. They turned on them. And if Palestine is the land where Judaism originated, then how dare you? Because they are your people.
I think...
I don't think Judaism originated from it could have been. I don't really get into it because I don't care. Like, I don't care about Judaism, even though they follow with the Abrahamic laws, I'm pretty sure, in the Old Testament. Yeah, I don't really practice that or care less. Right, Israel, you throw that out the window, I could care less, right? Because, well, some people do, like, you know, some people, bro, it isn't the one they're talking about in the Bible. Like, just be real. That's a controversial opinion for some Christians. It isn't the same one. It's not. It's not. Just being real, it's not.
That hot dogs are sandwiches. Because if you think about, like, a sandwich, it's just bread, meat, and then bread. And then a hot dog, what's hot dog? Bread, meat, and more bread.
We are 1/3 of the...
So what's a burger? So what's a peanut butter and jelly then? That's literally just a sandwich. All of it's just a sandwich, but it's just a name. Just be real. Like, let's keep the special name. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. I like to use the word hot dog or a Frank. You know what I'm saying? Or a Blick. Well, you know, two big Blicks. I wouldn't mind. I like you. Let's keep the name, but he's not lying. It's all a sandwich. Like a peanut butter jelly, a sandwich. Uncrustables, a sandwich. Like, these names are just names we use. A hamburger is just a sandwich, right? If it's something that has a piece of bread, 1 and 2, and then something in the middle, that's a sandwich. I would say that. Like, every sandwich has something in the middle. Peanut butter and jelly is a sandwich. A sub is a sandwich. Realistically, it's just a different name. There's categories to sandwiches.
The way there, and I'm pretty curious to see how the voting segment is going to turn out. But
it's going to be the greatest one.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's head to the mall to ask more
1,000.
people. What is your most controversial opinion?
I love that my phone listens to me because then I don't have to try and remember to look up certain things. It just sends me ads. I'm not important enough.
Nothing to hide.
Nothing to
Yeah. Till they start raising your prices on certain foods.
hide, so I'm like, sure, help me out.
Trump is an idiot.
Tipping culture is a bit out of hand. A lot of places it's expected, and the behavior to
100%. I fully agree with him on this. Yep. I'm not tipping you everywhere. Sorry. I went to Subway. I'm the project manager in that situation. I told you everything I needed. I paid for the material. You just built it. I'm the project manager, right? You're the construction worker. I'm the project manager. I sit in the truck in the AC while you do nothing, or you do everything, right? I get the King Ranch, King Ranch dually with the leather seats, nice. While you dig a trench for 8 hours and 8 days straight, right? I'm joking, but yeah, I'm not bro. Like it was like it popped out. I was like, you want a tip? No.
or in these tips is like not even granted. Sometimes I don't even know my waiter's name and they ask for a tip.
I don't believe that there's God at all.
We pay a lot of tax.
False, there is.
Is here in Toronto, and I don't think we're getting our return on what we pay.
Girls playing boy sports. I think like girls can play any sport.
What kind of sport would be an example?
Football, maybe
Yeah. Whatever you think.
that's why they invented rugby.
Do more girls play rugby?
Yeah. Has a women's rugby team ever beat a men's rugby team? I would put $1,000 on it because I don't know if it's a thing. I put $1,000 on it. It's not true. The best women's rugby team versus the best men's rugby team, the women are getting smoked any day of the week, and I'd put $1,000 on it.
I believe so. But that's not fair. See, we should get to play football.
In a
You
relationship,
can play football. It just sucks.
the men have to pay more than a girl. I think like 90%.
90% men pay.
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo because he have a lot of aura.
Sure, buddy.
Well, I'm currently in a debate with someone about wrap pizzas.
Wrap pizzas?
Yes, instead of having like dough as the base, you have like a wrap, like a tortilla wrap.
And you like this?
Yeah, it's delicious. And then you put corn on it. I'm so sorry, I know.
I'm more the right wing.
You made your own little thing. It's not comparable to pizza. You made your own little thing.
Yeah, it's delicious. And then you put corn on it.
It's just a tortilla pizza. I'm realistic. I put a I have a tortilla. Sorry, a quesadilla pizza or whatever. Yeah, I have because quesadillas could be chicken quesadilla, so you can put ingredients in it. Yeah, I have a tortilla and I put stuff in it, and it's a pizza. No, it's a quesadilla pizza.
I'm so sorry, I know.
I'm worried the right wing is taking over.
We should be putting spikes on the road to
Not in Canada.
reduce the number of cars.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that one.
You agree?
Yeah, why not?
Just spikes all over the road.
For the greater good.
Pineapple is good on
Brain dead opinion.
pizza.
GPA does kind of matter in school.
Misogyny
Fair.
is probably more ingrained into society than we think it is. A lot of girls, for example, are less likely to pursue math, not because they're not good at it or like they're not sort of like naturally inclined. It's just because the way that girls are socialized, it's like we have a hard time excelling in subjects like that because we're not encouraged to try again if we fail at something. If men fail at something, they are more likely to sort of pick themselves back up and like try again.
What is your
Men are more likely to pick themselves back up and try again, but no one tells women to pick themselves up. What? So wouldn't that be on yourself? Let's break that down. You said men are more likely to pick themselves back up. So that's yourself. But women don't get support from anyone else, and they don't pick themselves back up. But men just pick themselves back up. But women, like, what?
Like naturally inclined. It's just because to pursue math into society than we think it is. A lot of girls, for example, are less likely to pursue math, not because they're not good at it or like they're not sort of like naturally inclined. It's just because the way that girls are socialized, it's like we have a hard time excelling in subjects like that because we're not encouraged to try again if we fail at something. If men fail at something, they are more likely to sort of pick themselves back up and like try again.
So picking yourself back up is yourself. That's your own motivation. That's your own self, right? She didn't say they're more encouraged by their peers to pick themselves back up. She just said they're more likely to pick themselves back up. So you're saying women can't pick themselves back up? Is that what I'm getting from this? Maybe I just interpreted it so wrong, but how she said it maybe wasn't the best way to say it, which is fine. But like she said, women aren't likely to try again if they fail, but men are more likely to pick themselves back up because of social. What? Well, the social would be the people you get influenced by, and then that's on you because you create your own influence, right? If you listen to X, Y, and Z, and they tell you terrible influence, well, who do you think? And then you start talking terrible and saying terrible things. And you're like, well, my influence is bad. Well, these people are teaching you bad. And you're listening to them and then saying what they're saying. I don't think that made any sense to me. I'll replay that clip later, but I don't think that made any sense to me.
What is your most controversial opinion?
Okay, I think that school should be optional for people who truly want to go.
What level of school?
High school should be optional.
Absolutely not.
For people who really, really want to.
What about you?
No. No. Absolutely not. I think maybe it should be changed, but no. Heck no.
I think that voting should kind of be the same way because I think that if we let younger people who want to vote, then
No. No. I think there needs to be the IQ test or some type of test for everybody. I don't care what you are. Absolutely not. To weed out, some people are just so brain dead.
we would have a more willing society.
You would say lower the voting age.
Let's not do the 16. Hell no.
I feel like you should be able to apply to vote at a younger age.
I'm not a big Donald Trump fan.
18's pretty young. Right? There's some wise 18-year-olds. There's some dumb ones. There's some dumb 50-year-olds. There's some wise ones. That's why I said there should be some type of test. Where you should at least know what's going on, who you're voting for, X, Y, and Z, some type of something like that.
With overpaying taxes, the younger generations can't afford a home. So there's something wrong with the system that we live in, right? I have a home, I'm a homeowner, and it's still
Canada's in the garbage, man. The West is going into the garbage, y'all.
very difficult.
I don't think I can remember if I ever had one.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. Sorry.
That's fine. It's all good.
Okay, no worries.
To be more done for disabled people and wheelchair users to get around the city.
You would like it to be easier.
Yes, very much so.
Bulbasaur as my starter.
Too many people overdosing on the streets or what?
You would pick Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
What do you like about Bulbasaur so much?
You got that bulb. You got that sword. You be soaring.
Anything else?
You got that vine whip.
Affordability crises are not something that we can overlook.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. That the world is getting better.
Why do you think the world is getting better?
There's innovation happening, and with AI, things are going to become more efficient.
You're gonna be the one putting the brain chip in the brain. You're gonna be that one. Yeah, I think the complete opposite. Hot take. This is a very brutal take. I'll save it for the end. Because this is a very brutal take. I got one.
I just think the world is getting better, no matter what. We just
Yeah, what are you, a psyop? This one was a psyop.
have to wait like a few thousand years, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, you dropped
Sorry,
it.
thank you.
No worries.
Until AI takes your life.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
You have so many different religions telling you a lot about different parts of your prayer and how things supposed to go in life.
You believe in only one religion.
Yeah, only one.
And which religion is that?
The real one, nice religion.
Some people shouldn't
Facts.
be allowed to fly. They don't know airplane etiquette. Only go up when your zone is cold. Don't stand up immediately. Put your personal item under the bin unless there's space above, that kind of thing.
I'm not happy with the way President Trump runs his state, whatever.
I really don't have any.
Dude, you're in Canada, man. You have other things to worry about, respectfully.
I'm just happy to be here, happy to be sitting next to you.
I don't think it's controversial though, is it? Because
No, it's not controversial. I think a lot of people agree with you. But, like, buddy, you're in Canada. This is one of the things I don't like. Again, I'm fully with you having your own opinion, but, like, bro, you can't really talk. Get it. We're in a bad situation. I'm fully, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. But you can't talk either. Y'all are in the, if we're in the drain, you're already in the sewer. If we're down the drain, Canada's in the sewer. They're in the dumpster already. They're on a dumpster on fire. Will never be put out. It's getting gassed up every day. More flames are being added to it. Y'all are cooked. We're bad, but y'all are air fried.
I don't have any big head.
Listen. I said I'm not happy with Mr. Trump.
Okay, that's good. That's good for you.
Fine.
Controversial that.
No.
Bike lane should be controversial. Like the fact that we're talking about tearing it up still, like it's insane.
Criminals should be held more accountable for their actions.
I don't
Canada, 100% here too, 100%.
love tipping culture.
I feel like people in this world, they try to say LeBron's the GOAT, they say LeBron's the best to ever do it, but then they haven't seen me.
Why aren't you in the league?
Humble.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I don't think we should give good customer service to people who are just really bad to you. Like they're like super rude.
So you should be able to ignore them, fight them, just like a 1-2, like a quick.
Let's settle it in the fitting
fix
rooms,
it.
you know?
More privacy.
Exactly. And the other customers don't need to see nothing.
And which store do you work at? Which location?
On that note, it was time to head to the third and final location.
What is your most controversial opinion?
That Michael Jackson is still alive.
Why do you think he's still alive?
I believe it in my heart. And he had like a closed casket. I think it's also just because I want him to be alive because I love him.
What are your thoughts about the kid stuff?
I don't think he did it. I think he's innocent.
Just go with the flow. Regardless for themselves. I know it's really complicated. It's just ups and downs. Just go with the flow.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Shawarma is the best food ever.
Men should always pay on all dates.
Do you think men should pay 100% of the time?
I think yes, because they are providers. If he doesn't have money, he should not have a relationship.
Say it.
Yeah, but you better do your part. Men should. Ma'am, you better wash my you better wash my dishes. Better wash it. You better make me some food. I'll pay for the groceries. You just gotta make the food. Oh, you don't want to do that? Get the hell out of here. I want traditional on his side, but when he starts asking for traditional things, he starts being the misogynist.
Sadism is underrated. Everyone has a point in their life where they have to realize
relationship.
Sadism is underrated. Everyone has a point in their.
Buddy, what did he say?
If he doesn't have money, he should not have a relationship.
Sadism is underrated. Everyone has a point in their life where they have to realize sadness is part of the life and they have to deal with it no matter what.
Like, you know how right now.
Did you say sadness or Satanism? I'm gonna say you said sadness because if you go with Satanism, I'm like, buddy, you're going off the rails here. But sadness, yes, life is not all funsy. There will be point in times, but it's not always like that.
We eat like 5 times a day. That's actually us being a cactus in a rainforest. If you think about it from like evolutionary biology perspective, we could go like days without our next meal.
So do you think more people should be fasting?
100%.
The healthcare industry isn't made for women.
I'm from Ukraine, alright?
Huh?
I don't support Russia in any sense or Russian people in any sense. I hate everything about that. Kids is a choice.
Yeah, terrible opinion right there too. You're the reason why it's never gonna stop. I hate them. You don't know what they're like. Why do you hate them? I think a good question B is, why do you hate? I think once you get out of it, because like one thing with me, I think people give too much emotions on things they shouldn't have. They shouldn't, and hate is one of them. Hate is an emotion. You got it. You have to hate. If you hate someone, you got to have an emotion. And you don't. You're wasting your emotions on things that don't need emotions. I don't like you, but I don't hate you because that's an emotion. I dislike you. Could be whatever. I don't care. I just don't have an opinion about you enough to care. I just don't really care about you, bro. Not in a bad way. Like, I hope you die, but it's like I don't care. I don't really like you. Just I'm not gonna be rude to you, but it's just honest. Like I think hate's very a big. I think hate is used too much in this world.
I've chosen not to.
That we don't treat life as it should be.
How do you think we should be treating life?
People like to complicate shit. Pardon my French. We like to complicate it. Life is so simple. We don't need to worry about a 9-to-5 schedule. About do I need this or do I want that? It doesn't matter about that. Just
First date, men
Made no sense.
has to pick.
I don't know if this first pick for the Leafs is going to change anything next year.
I think gambling supports positive mental health.
I think that
Terrible opinion.
humans should die. We're really bad for the planet. We're the most selfish creatures to ever exist. If you look at dinosaurs, you watch a dinosaur
Dinosaurs aren't real.
documentary, they've been around for billions and billions of years. They've come back bigger. Humans have been here for not even a fraction of the time, and we're destroying each other. We're cruel to each other. We're mean to each other. We want to like get rid of each other.
This is a brain dead opinion too. I think humans are the worst things in the world. As she benefits on all the good the human does, but she only focuses on the bad. Terrible opinion.
And we should just all die for the planet.
Yeah, terrible opinion. Loser opinion right there. I'm sorry, I'm hating on her for no reason, but horrible opinion. That's like the most outer touch opinion in the world.
For the planet.
For the planet.
Yes, for the planet. You could care less about the planet. Is all your clothes not made from kids working in a factory? Oh! Like, up the planet, though. Get the hell out of it. This is when, like, people contradict themselves so much on things that it's like, I can't even take you serious.
Yo, I think peptides should be FDA approved and legal. It's
Buddy.
It's not all that great to own a home. Renting is way better.
Get rid of like
Yeah. Psyops. Two psyops.
the gentle parenting.
Fair.
Bring a little bit
That's
more
good.
discipline back. Kids aren't scared. They're entitled. Not that they have to be scared, don't get me wrong, but they have no respect
You gotta respect your authority, man.
anymore.
Drake is not that good. Drake is not.
Oh. Fair.
Sorry, Iceman dropped. The album was
Care
mid.
less.
Made of Honor was mid. Absolute dog water.
I'm Persian. I'm against the monarchy. I don't think it's good. A lot of people love it. I don't like it.
I feel like pandas are just polar bears in disguise.
So they're secretly polar bears.
Yeah.
So how did they become pandas, and why are they pandas?
I think like the government dyes them.
How did you first?
Yeah, but they're not in a cold environment. They're in China. They're in Bangladesh. I think they're in India, actually, maybe. No, I think you're thinking too hard about nothing. Oops. This is a good video. I'm talking a lot.
First come to this conclusion.
Deep dive on Reddit.
McDonald's is
Get off Reddit.
overrated.
I mean this like
Fair.
from a good place in my heart, bringing back masculinity. I feel like men can provide for women.
Great.
I'm like, if they just do that more, it'll make women want to be not out at the club and instead like at home with you and everything like that.
Yeah, I think we need to bring back traditionalism when it comes to both sides. It's not just men. Yeah, men need a man up, but women need a woman up. The men, it's always men, but like, well, what about her? She's out at the club 4 times a week. But the men need to man up and go to the gym. She needs to get out the freaking club and stop shot, and twerking on men. That's what she needs to do. It's a two-lane street. You both gotta fix it. And if you both don't fix it, then you're cooked.
What is your most controversial opinion?
What's up, bro?
That men's voices aren't low anymore. My most controversial opinion is
men's voices aren't low. What's that supposed to mean? Like like feminine?
I think truck drivers are compensating with their trucks because they're compensating for something else.
Men
Okay.
don't have the capacity to not be lustful.
So you think all men are lustful?
Yes.
I think everyone is. It's in the Bible. You have to be a dead man to not not be tempted by lust. And it tells you to run from it. She's not lying. Right? She's not lying. You just got to fight the temptations, man. It sucks. But no, hey, a dead man is the only man that will not, suffer from temptation from lust. And that's just real. She's not lying there. But I think how she would twist it would be not the best way.
I don't like sushi.
I don't like sushi either.
You're
I don't
Asian
either.
and you don't like sushi.
Well, I'm Chinese. I don't really like peanut butter. It gives me a headache.
We should teach religion in schools.
And what about you?
I guess.
So also
Well, I would say it depends about religion because
teaching religion in school.
That Daenerys Targaryen is the prince that was promised. And it's
Don't know
not
who that
Jon
is.
Snow. And you can't convince me that it's Jon Snow.
Not Jon Snow.
I don't like Chipotle.
What about you?
I don't think you should drink on random days. You should only drink if you're like getting drunk. Why are you drinking otherwise? Like that's a waste of money.
And before I knew it, I was at 99 opinions with one more to go.
What is your most controversial opinion?
I would say feminism.
What about feminism?
Yeah, we know.
Now that we have 100
It's dookie, bro. We get it.
controversial opinions, it's time to put them all on a board and ask
It's going to be the great one. I can just call it from here.
100 more people to vote to determine the most controversial one of them all.
This is the board with all 100 opinions.
Click, grape, and then we're in Seattle.
Now let's go find 100 more people to vote. On this board, there are 100 controversial opinions. All I need you to do is pick
If
which
he
one.
does more of these, I would watch these. I like this. Because I love to hear people's opinions. I mean, on certain things. I'd love to hear it.
You think is the most controversial.
Okay. Maybe the only religion that exists is Christianity.
Unfortunately, that's a true opinion, and you're going to have to live with it.
Perfect. I think this one, yeah.
The world
I
is
think
getting
better, yeah.
Could you just make
Yeah,
a
that's good.
small tally right under it?
Yeah.
Just a line up.
good.
Perfect.
You can't change your gender. It's very controversial.
Perfect.
Well, unfortunately, that's the true one. You're going to have to live with that one.
In relationship, men should pay 90% of the time. Okay, that's controversial.
90% is too much, you think?
Yeah, it is too much. It's like,
we ain't got too much money out here.
The first few people all picked different answers, but as I approached
I think that's the truer thing. You want to pay for it. I think a guy would love to be able to pay the bills, pay everything else. But he needs something in return. Like, you're his wife at the end of the day, his girlfriend. He's going to take care of you, but you got to take care of him. It's like, is this a transactional relationship? I don't think that's what he wants here.
5 votes, one opinion was clearly standing out.
So we have asked 25 people to vote so far, and right now, there is one opinion that is
Yeah, who would have thought?
taking the lead. I might need like more space for the tallies later on, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, oh my god, I would date a rapist. Yeah, that's crazy.
This is insane. I would date a rapist. This is the most controversial opinion I've ever seen. Dating a rapist is pretty bad.
oh my god, really?
What do you mean, really? Sorry.
We are halfway there. We have 50 votes total. Right now, there is one opinion
It's so crazy. Listen to Nick Minaj.
that is taking the lead at 26 votes.
Although one opinion was pulling far ahead in the votes, there was another opinion that surprisingly caught people's attention too.
What do you dislike about fedora hats so much?
Just not a fan of how they look.
Who the hell is wearing fedoras?
Wow.
Now he's going to vote twice.
That's a scary one. I mean, fedora hats is up there though.
Yeah.
Fedora hats is very up there.
Fedora hats.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
What did the fedora hat do to you?
After 100 votes, the results were pretty one-sided. Surprisingly,
49, fine. Yeah, that's good. I love fedora hats, fine. 5 votes. The only religion that exists is Christianity. There's gonna be 5 people that are gonna have to live with that reality, and that's gonna be very unfortunate for them.
people weren't a big fan of fedora hats for some reason.
Oops.
What is your most controversial?
Let's read these comments. Ranking. I'll rename it 10 people that give their most mid opinions. Then that one girl. That one girl is definitely Yeah. That one girl take on 17 was so bad. Her friend, what was it on 17? What did she do? 17? Let's look at the one on 17. Because it could be this one. I just don't know. It is, yeah. Yeah, okay. That was bad. Crazy how people can switch from a political opinion to a hot dog or sandwich in just one cut. Yeah, people think differently. It is what it is, bro. Half of these people are fighting a battle that doesn't even exist. Maybe putting spikes. Yeah, like some of these are like, well, do you live in the real world? Putting spikes on roads and these X, Y, and Z things. It's like, because again, if you just put it in a different way, slash, just like, just actually think about it, it just makes no freaking sense. Putting spikes on the road to reduce cars. Generally, what the hell are you talking about? It's like, yeah. So what, I can buy new tires every time I go out? Doo-doo. The black girl literally had only controversial opinion in the video. Well, you gotta understand it's Canada, so it's Canada and Seattle. So, like, it's bad to say, but around there they are more, iffy on what you say. I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. It has to be the most lukewarm take I've ever heard. Yeah. I thought she said racism. So she said what now? Huh? What does that mean? Women can't be crazy as a woman? Are you serious? Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't believe I believe pandas are polar bears in disguise. How? Exactly. Controversial, useless opinions, edited most of them. Fully with you. Fully with you. Racism. What? This one.
Somebody like later.
Oh, okay. I get what people are saying. Saying the world is getting better than saying AI is bad. Yeah, that's the most. Well, no, is bettering in the same sense. Well, that's the most brain dead take in the world. These comments are way too peaceful than what I expected. Yeah, this is a good one. Women's voices aren't low anymore. Immediately, next guy could shatter his with a wine glass. Yeah, well, he's Let me know what you think about this one. It's a really good one. Shout out to Sayku. He will be linked in the description below. Like the video. Subscribe over here, and if he posts more like this, I do like this concept of video, so we will watch more of it. But bro, the only one that was a controversial opinion I would say was her. Other one were like lukewarm. That 50% of the world can agree with you on this one, right? I'm not a big fan of Trump. Well, I would say about 50% of people or more right now, I think, agree with you on that, right? You're not, dude. Trust me, you're not the only one, right? Or these other ones are like, are you serious? Like, that's the most controversial. But you gotta understand, with people that or like they have a mic in their face, I guarantee this is not their actual ones, but they got a mic in their face, and it's gonna be on the internet. They're not gonna say what they are actually thinking. Just being real.